What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Thought OPPS. I am one of your hosts, Still Biz. Have my co-host.
Yeah, I'm the favorite host, EJ Briz. Hey, man, come on, man. The favorite. I'm y'all favorite host, EJ Briz, and it is 2024, man.
Dude, ain't nobody knew who the hell you was.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody knew who you was until you started hanging around me.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody knew.
What kind of English is that? Ain't nobody.
Haven't anybody.
You sound like a runaway slave. Like, ain't nobody.
Haven't anybody know who you was. Welcome to another episode of Thought OPPS. We don't have a guest today, but we're gonna go ahead with the show and
we freestyling
the show. I can't remember what movie this book is from, but this is a book I'm reading. I'm reading Erasure, but there's a movie coming out. I gotta read the movie. I gotta read the book before the movie come out on the 20th, and I think they trying to. It's a popular movie. I'm about to look it up real quick.
You should be able to read that book in one day, right?
Nah.
on the verge of 3,000.
Let me see.
on the verge of 3,000, you can read that in one day, bro.
No, I'm just about to. Let me see what movie. American Fiction. Okay. So this is a book from American Fiction. I started reading this book. Right now, it just seemed like it's a black dude in the book that's like he not your average black dude. Like he doesn't really believe in like. But I'm real early in the book. I'm only on page 40. So it's like, and his family's very successful. His mom is going through dementia right now. His father had passed, and you know his sister. I think his sister's she works at an abortion clinic. She does abortion. She's a doctor.
Okay.
And it's
that's what they do with the clinic is abortions.
Yeah, and it's like he like walk his sister into the abortion clinic, and they like picketing. People are picketing. You know, like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's kind of like what's that? Because it's one up the street. What's that called?
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. Yeah. So
you ever go to Planned Parenthood before?
No, but they like. I
did.
I figured. I figured you had some kids that you got.
I had to go get tested.
Oh wow. And did you test positive?
Like I say, I have my results are clean.
Okay,
it's clean.
With low penicillin and whatever else they gave you, his results are clean today. Bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna read this book, and try to gather some knowledge before I actually go see. See, we was talking about books, right? We was talking about reading, and we was talking about the 3,000. Because I posted something on Facebook.
This Katt Williams stuff. We're going to get into the Katt Williams stuff like later on into the episode.
Yeah. But
because just to keep y'all informed, like there was a lot of stuff that, I didn't agree with. A lot of people praising him and everything, but I just thought a lot of it was kind of corny and snakish. But hey, that's my opinion. So.
But there's a lot of people that's kind of like, it's very strong feelings about Katt and this interview, and I'm like looking at some of the stuff on my Instagram. Yeah, I feel like this is how I feel about stuff like that. When you see things like that, and you see interviews, and you see people, as far as celebrities, and they say, I'm not gonna say what anybody's experience was, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody have their own experience, just like the people that he's talking about have their own experience too, right? But I read some of these comments on my Facebook because when I was talking about the 3,000 book thing, but I read some of these comments and I'm like, dang. You start thinking like, how could people join cults or become slaves? And then you read some of these comments and you're like, there you go, right there.
Yeah, right there. Well, we'll discuss that more. We don't want to give you all y'all our thoughts right now. We'll discuss it more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna discuss that, and we're gonna discuss the Epstein list and the judge that got knocked up.
Yeah,
not knocked up, knocked out. Well, she didn't get knocked out. She got jumped on.
Yeah,
dude flew, and he.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it's 2024. This is our first episode of the new year, and you know what, man? I would like to say, man, I would like to give you some props. Because the other day you posted a picture of you from February last year until the end of last year. Mm-hmm. and you lost a lot. You lost a considerate.
Yeah, it's probably like.
And I know you work hard. Like a lot of times, I'll be like, I don't see how you do it. We was just talking before the show because I know he do intermittent fasting, and I've been trying to do it for this week, and I don't know if I could do it. But I just want to commend this man on taking care of his health. Trying to be a healthier individual. And a lot of times, we do things we don't realize, how much that motivate others, and it's been motivating me, even though I want to quit working out.
But the funny thing is,
I give you your props.
Eric is kind of like one of those people that I aspire to be like. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at him like the vision of health, and I know that he worked hard, and I'm like this dude work. We go places. And people be like, "Oh, this dude, we know this dude work out," and I'll be looking like, "F both of y'all." But and the thing is, when we was having a conversation about intermittent fasting, and I was like, "How long did you go?" Because when I intermittent fast, okay, so this is what I do: I intermittent fast Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is what I do: I'll eat like that Thursday night, right? And I don't eat again till like 6:30 the next night. So when I was like, "How long did you go?" He said, "I ate last night, and it's 1 o'clock." 1 o'clock.
I ate last night. For example, I ate last night. I ate a small little dinner last night around 9 o'clock.
And it's 1 o'clock, and he ready to give up.
And then it's like I ate again 1 o'clock this afternoon. And it's just like, man, I don't see how people do, man, for real. It's just crazy. I mean, I know they say your body get used to it, but it's insane.
It's like when you gotta go too, because it's kind of like. And I was talking to Phil. Shout out to Philip Wheaton. I was talking to Phil, and I was, and he like, you doing a good job. He was telling me I do a good. We talk a lot of crap to each other, but I was telling him he was like, dude, you've lost a lot of weight since the beginning of the year, and since the beginning of last year. And then I told him, I said, well, think about when I was younger, how fast it came off. Like in 6 months, I was a whole brand new person. Then he gonna tell me because you ain't working hard enough. I'm like, he gonna tell me I'm working hard. He destroyed me in one sentence. Yeah. He gonna say, well, because you ain't working hard enough. But I am working hard. Between working and working on this, like some days I would get up in the morning, and I would. This is like a regular day. I get up in the morning, I go to the gym, I work out, I do an hour cardio, then I do whatever body part I'm doing. Then I go home, I eat breakfast. No, I go home, I get my day started. I work and I get my day started, and I eat breakfast. Now for breakfast, this has been since February. For breakfast, I eat. This is Monday through Thursday. Okay. For breakfast, I eat toast with butter.
Real butter.
Real butter. Okay. I put butter on there, and because I'm like, that's gonna be my fattest meal of the day. Okay. Toast with butter, and then eggs, 2 eggs, and cheese. Right, okay. And I eat that. Then after that, about a couple of hours, I eat like a fruit or vegetable or something. Then after that, I eat like a salad. Yeah. Then after that, I eat like after that I eat like a fruit or vegetable or like peanuts or like cashews or something. Yeah. Then after that, I'm saying, I'm working too. So after that, I'll go to the gym and I'll do like another 45 minutes of cardio. Yeah. Then I'll go home and I eat dinner, which is like half my plate is vegetable, 1/4 is starch, and 1/4 is protein. I'm a pescatarian, so it'll be like fish or something like that, or like beans or something like that. Then after that, I start working again, and after that, I would like go back to the gym again and do another hour cardio.
Yeah, you live at the gym.
Yeah, so it's like that's like a 3 a day. Yeah, because you get in your mind what you want to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
And not even like what you want to look like, how you want to feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard, but
yeah, man, you been doing. I just wanted to commend you, man. You've been doing a good job, man.
Yeah, but it's beneficial.
I know we joke around a lot, but I am proud of you, though.
Yeah, thank you. And anybody that wanna join me and work out with me
at one of his 3 gyms.
At one of my 3 gyms. I don't work out with that many people. No, I'm saying. But yeah, I love working out with people that's serious about it though. Yeah. And because I remember like when I did this before, there was this one cat I used to work out with. I can't remember his name. And he asked me to help him, right? And then like I'm helping this dude, and then we like working out together because he was a little chubby, little fat dude. And then like after a while, I'm working out. We working out together. We getting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then after a while, niggas started looking better than me. I was like, I can't work out with you no more. I was like, yeah, it's time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? Once you start looking better than me, it's time for you to kick rocks. But yeah, working out clears a lot of stress.
Yeah, and plus us as black men, we need to start taking our health serious. Not only working out, but getting our checkups. All that stuff, dental, health, mental, getting all that in order.
Mental is very important,
especially for this new year.
Yeah. What you laughing at? So I'm still biz. We just talked about the workout portion. He got on his little Jonathan Majors outfit. He looked like Jonathan Majors.
He said he didn't like my outfit or my hair.
Man, it looked very 70s. Or it looked like he could beatbox.
I do watch a lot of 70s movies. Like,
yeah, you look like you look like you could play in like What's Happening. Raj. No, Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne.
I mean, that's cool, man. I guess.
Go ahead. You want to talk about New? He cried. You want to talk about New Year's resolution?
You got me laughing.
Talk about New Year's resolution. Go ahead.
No, I mean I don't want to say any like resolutions or whatever. But is there anything that you would like to focus on this year or change from how last year went or whatever? Like, what's your main goal this year?
I think last year was a good year. Like last year was a good year because sometimes we lose focus of how good times and things could be because we too focus on moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We get focused on moments and those are like just moments, but we have like, you know what I'm saying? We have like a whole life.
Yeah.
We have like the whole existence. You have a home, you got family. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I really want to focus on like continue to observe relationships that I have with people and make sure that I'm giving all relationships with people still continue even if I'm not receiving what I want to be able to pay attention to more of what I'm supposed to receive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying, from people and making sure that nothing else that have actually happened in the past because you don't want to be a bitter person, you know what I'm saying? Make sure nothing else that happened in the past taint future relationships that you have with people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then sometimes I want to like do other projects and stuff, but I want to do projects with people that I feel like we know each other better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you know people, but you don't really know them. And you don't really know people. Like you can know people for years. Mm-hmm. But y'all don't really know each other. Yeah, y'all just know each other.
Especially when some adversity comes into play.
Yeah, when adversity comes into play, because that's a part of listening and part of conversations that you have with people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When you have conversations with people, pay attention to things that they say. You know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I just think that I have other endeavors and other things that another project we're working on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We'll announce that.
Yeah, we'll announce it. Yeah.
But you want to make sure that I want to make sure that relationships that I pay attention to relationships because I think that people build these projects. People make these projects work. People make different things work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't want to go into it where I'm like, I do want to go into it with a more business sense opposed to a personal sense too. Because sometimes you get too personal into doing stuff, and then feelings come into play. Yeah. And that's how sometimes a lot of times you don't make it to the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Because y'all's too busy arguing about nothing.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, my focus, man, I ain't gonna lie. Last year was a lot of ups and downs. I had a lot of, stuff in my personal life that, I haven't really discussed on this show or whatever that, I've been dealing with. I don't really want to get into it because, it involves other people and other stuff like that. My relationships with other people and everything. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. But it was a learning experience, good and bad. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about other people, and it's just like I just have to, just keep reminding myself I have to keep focused on the ones that's really supporting me, that really has my back, and not the ones that don't. Because that like last year, that was like my main focus. It was just like, bothering me because, when you got people around you or whatever, be it, close people, be it family and everything, you expect for them to support everything you do, support the things you do. And when you don't see that type of support, and you see them supporting other people, it kind of bothers you. But like you always talk about on the show, people not obligated to support you. So I'm trying to move my focus on to those that that want to support me. And me and you, we have a lot of stuff that's that's going. Our channel's building. We got opportunities with our channel. We got projects that we're going to be working on. So, everything is moving slow but surely, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, one thing I do want to say is, like, I will always remember the ones that supported me when I was small. And, when I get to where I need to be, I will always, show love and gratitude to those people. And, last year, at the end of last year, I had a proud father moment. Especially with my son. With my son, it was a situation. My son got into his first altercation at school. I got a call from school. My son got an altercation with another student because my son was taken up for one of his friends that was being bullied by this kid, and it was like a physical altercation. So I was kind of proud, because I always talk to my son about, I don't want him to, be a bully to people, but I do also want him to, make sure that, he look out for people and have people's back and everything. So it kind of made me proud, that, he took up for his friend and, he was, in the right, and he didn't want to see his friend getting, bullied and everything. So I had a proud father moment.
Yeah.
So
tell his friend to learn how to fight.
No, but it's just like, cause it just like kind of like reassured me, the stuff that, I discussed with him. And when I be talking to him that, he's actually paying attention. He's growing up to be a teenager pretty soon. So, hey, just 2024, I'm just looking to, just positive stuff, man.
And also, I really want to make sure that I pay attention to how people treat other people.
Yeah.
And not just how they treat me.
Yeah.
Because when you pay attention to how people treat other people and how they do things with other people, it gives you an idea of how they're going to treat you when they feel like they need you. Because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, man. I just, what's the first, when we first started doing this show, when we first got cool, what did I tell you?
What? You don't trust people?
I don't trust nobody.
And
and he was like, "Really, you don't trust?" No, I don't.
Like, I respected it because you know what I'm saying. I ain't get mad or nothing. I'm like, that's how you feel, And I respected that because a lot of people always said that they want the real, but they can't handle the real. And I was just like, man, that's a breath of fresh air for somebody to come out and just tell you the real on how they feel, and not,
Because it doesn't because when somebody do something snakish, it doesn't make me feel like so personally like destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That there's like I ain't gonna say I don't trust anybody, and I trust more my family than per se like friends and stuff like that. Because you hear me how I talk about my family. I have a good relationship with my family. Even like people that like even it's gonna sound crazy, but I trust my brother's ex-wife, which sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like she's still a part of our family. Yeah. But it's kind of like as far as like trusting people, and because I just feel like people a lot of times I have learned that people will when you don't become beneficial to them, it's not even about how they can. It's not even about like how you feel. You know what I'm saying, or how you or your mental health or what you did. People are scumbags. Yeah. People are scumbags and snakes and they offer themselves, and I don't really want to put myself in a situation where I'm like, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe you did that. Yeah. When people do snake shit, I just be like, man, that's just people.
Yeah, and I want to add on to that too. Ever since we started our show, whatever, one thing I do that I really take pride in is when we do have guests that come on the show, how much they say that, they love being on the show, how, they like how we treat them or whatever. And it makes me feel good hearing other people, tell me I'm a good person instead of me always having to say I'm a good person. Because anybody can say whatever they want to about themselves, but when other people see how you, when other people see that in you, that's how you know it's true. So.
I actually DM'd them to say that you're a good person. Like I told you,
well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, because most of these people don't even know you. Yeah. But okay,
I'm gonna smack you in the back of your head.
then I'll click and and then we'll come back and I'll be the only one talking. Okay, so the Epstein list came out the other day. So I know a lot of people because people love salacious gossip and
this ain't all the people, right? They're coming out with more people.
They're coming out with more people. But when I was reading it, because I was reading, I was being a little nosy.
Yeah.
And I was reading the Epstein because I'm trying to pull it up right now because I got the computer right here. So
yeah.
And I was reading it, and I don't want, because I know rich people know rich people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I was reading stuff like what he was talking about. What's her name? Was it Naomi Campbell?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, she was. But it was like nothing. No actual crimes were actually reported. The closest to anything criminal that I read was when they talk about Bill Clinton, and said Bill Clinton like I'm young.
But that was hearsay.
That was hearsay. So it was kind of like I was. I thought it was gonna be like, well, such and such did such with such and such, but it just sounded like a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like nothing where I was like, oh, these people are gonna be so persecuted because, because of this list. So I'm not even like, I don't care anymore about this list, and this list could go to hell. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about the list too. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna release a list, at least release a list of. If people done something wrong or, victimize somebody, at least let us know that. I mean, I don't care about like, we saw such and such here, because it's just like just putting names in.
Yeah, because rich people know rich people.
Yeah,
so it's
they all run the same circles.
Run the same circles. But there are people that are going to look at it because people like misery, and there are people that's going to look at it and be like, well, that means they all, people start talking about the illuminations.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
So people start talking about that and be like, yeah, that's what, that's what that's from. And there are people that will probably watch this and be like, it is that. So, and just be mad at me because I don't care. Because guess what? That stuff don't affect me.
Yeah.
It don't affect us. Because a lot of times we see stuff like that, or we hear about stuff like that, it doesn't directly affect you, but people get so upset about they get and be getting so mad and be like, but you still got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, like
you still have to go to the gas station to work tomorrow.
I don't know why people just can't respect other people's opinion. Just like I have an opinion, you have an opinion.
Yeah, or they get mad because you don't care about it, and be like, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's. I'm like, okay.
You already know how I care. About
it's like
celebrity.
It's like you still going to Walmart to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You still gotta unload them boxes. So it's kind of like
but like seeing this type of stuff or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the future has for me. I don't know if I will ever be famous, but it makes me not want to hang around anybody if I ever do become famous, because I don't want to have my name in anything that associates with like hurting children or or the R word or like anything that's crazy or whatever. So it makes you kind of stay to yourself, like
Well, the thing is too, like it don't matter in life, not even just because sometimes we get so engulfed or thinking about like celebrities doing this, but what about uncles that's doing this?
Yeah,
girls.
Yeah.
What about because people try to throw that stuff off to make them not have to think about real life, what's going on. Because I know females that been like things that happen, like they daddy upstairs smoking crack, and they downstairs with their cousin who's like 20, and their cousin done raped them and they like 10. You know what I'm saying? And these are like true stories. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we be wanting to say like these people are the only. This stuff happened on every level, man.
Yeah.
This stuff happened on every level, and talking about this stuff sometimes make people feel forced not to talk about the real stuff that be going on, because those are things that affect us. And guess what happened? That female grows up. She have a resentment for people. She suffered from trauma. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? She'll probably try to talk to somebody in her family about it. Either they'll tell her it never happened,
or they sweep it up on the rug,
and tell her don't ever talk about it.
Yeah,
that's what. So it's kind of like that's why I've been feeling like a lot of that stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to care. I don't care about no Epstein list. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like we have a show and we talk about things like that. But as far as to act like it directly,
I care about it if it was. I care about if it was with the victims that's involved.
Yeah, but
it's exposed. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that as far as like it being like it wasn't nothing salacious about it. Nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? It was just rich people knowing rich people. But I'm saying a lot of people get like to the point where they want to just make it over relevant to their own life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
When there are bad things going on right around them that they take no ownership for, like that'd be crazy.
But I think a lot of times people do that because they trying to escape their reality. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just
your uncle's a pervert. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Your uncle's a pervert.
Everybody gets canceled.
Yeah. So that's basically how I feel about that. All right, so on Wednesday, the violent scene on Wednesday was captured by a courtroom video showing Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay. Oh, she must sell lipstick. Holthus falling back. Oh, she done fell back from her seat against a wall as the defendant flung himself over the judge's bench and grabbed her hair, toppling an American flag onto them. So basically, he ain't never getting out of jail. Man,
I know y'all had to see that.
It was nice knowing him.
Yeah, this is my thing on that. I've been in numerous courtrooms, and I've done jury duty numerous times, and I don't see how he was able to get from the table all the way to run up to the judge, because he was like, didn't he say something like FUB or something like that? And he jumped and flew up.
Yeah.
I don't see how he was able to do it. I don't know where the bailiff was at. I don't know where the sheriffs and all the other police officers, I don't know where they was at.
I don't know why this is... Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but it was just amazing. Like, I don't know if it was everybody's first day on the job or something. But
they jumped him after that. You ain't see that?
Yeah, but you notice she ain't get...
I ain't see her. I think she's still there.
I ain't trying to laugh or nothing because it's wrong.
That's called when doing your job go wrong.
Like, who was filming it though?
Well, there's cameras in the courthouse.
Oh, so they just released the cameras in the door?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Somebody was putting it on Snapchat. I don't know.
Why they ain't show her popping back up?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I'm like
I wasn't dead.
I wanted to be like, because I was watching it. I'm like, where's she going? I'm like, Your Honor. I wanted to go up, but Your Honor, get up. Yeah. But that was very, very bad.
Yeah.
And then his name, I was just looking at his name. His name is weird. His name is, let me see. His name is, please don't start making sound again. The defendant, his name is
Diabro
Delone. His name crazy. Deobra, Deobra, like his father named Dion, his mother named Deborah.
Yeah,
that sound like somebody that would jump over. Sound like somebody that would jump over.
Yeah, it's like an old car.
And then his middle name is Delone Redden. He was jailed on $54,000 bail and refused return to court on Thursday on the new charge. Yeah, this man then jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he thought he was. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think he gonna get out no time soon.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he had some plans and he just thought he was getting out and he got mad because the judge disrupted his plans or whatever. But he ain't got to worry about nothing.
Maybe he was trying to be out before Martin Luther King. But yeah, he ain't gonna see.
I know once they got him to the back.
Ooh, yeah,
they
tore him up.
They probably worked that dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What would you have done if you was in the courtroom and saw that?
Huh? I be one of the people that be trying to take out my camera because I see everybody doing it. I try to record it, but I be like trying to record stuff when I see stuff, but I don't want anybody yelling at me like, put that camera up. I be like so whack with the camera record because I'm not from that generation. Yeah. These younger people, they be quick with that. Like, I would have probably tried to record it. So
would you have helped the judge?
No, I don't know her.
You wouldn't try to catch him in flight?
I would have left because you know what? They would have just he black.
Would they had held you in contempt of court if you was laughing?
I wouldn't have laughed. I would have just laughed.
I think I'm sorry.
The old me would have stayed there though and be like, but the new me is like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with this. They would have said I was his cousin and I was a part of it.
I think I probably would have started laughing, especially I don't know. It was just like, man, I don't know, but dude, I don't know what to say about dude. Dude ain't getting out no time soon.
No time soon.
And the people that the bailiffs and the police officers in that courtroom, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should do a better job.
But they did a good job jumping them though, because
it was too late.
But still,
what if he had a knife? What if he had a hidden knife or something?
No, he had no knife. He came out the cell. Like nah.
Man, he could have had a knife hidden on him or something. What if he would have shipped her? I don't know. You watch the movies good.
Yeah, that's for the movies. That's yeah. I started the video, so you prepare your water or whatever. Okay, so we talking about Katt Williams.
Give me a warning.
I forgot. So Katt Williams interview with who did he interview with again? Shannon Sharp. Uncle Shay Shay. So ain't that what they call him? Shay Shay? Yeah. I ain't calling
it was just funny the way you said it.
Yeah, because I ain't calling no grown man Shay Shay. I'll be like, hey, Shay Shay! No, I'm not doing that.
Snap your finger.
Yeah, Shay Shay. I'm not doing Shay Shay. Yeah, so Shannon Sharp. A lot of people don't like Shannon Sharp, but some people do like Shannon Sharp. I like Shannon Sharp. Like,
yeah, I do.
Like, I do too. I be hearing people like, I don't like Shannon Sharp. I'm like, man, I like Shannon Sharp. And he does like really good interviews.
And now all of a sudden they love him now.
They love him because he has salacious interviews where it's like when people start saying negative things about other people. Now the Katt Williams interview, this is how I feel. Okay, he had things to say about what's his name, the dude Ricky Smiley. Now Ricky Smiley did, when you look, Ricky Smiley was talking about him on there. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Did he do Steve Harvey? I don't. You know what I'm saying? And then they say that whatchamacallit did steal from him. Did steal his joke. But he talking about Steve Harvey's that thing that he got pasted on his head. But he was just going in on everybody. He was going in on a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I'm not about to say anything bad about Katt Williams, but the behavior, I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I agree.
But a lot of people loved it because they were like, that's his truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how many people have like I've worked with that have like a truth about me working with them and it's a freaking lie?
Yeah.
Like they truth, because you don't know, and I'm not saying that he's lying, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just but when he did the interview,
not to cut you off, I think that people shouldn't be saying that this is truth and then they discredit somebody else, what somebody else say. I mean, he could have his truth, and the person and the people he going against, they can have their truth too.
Because that Ludacris story about Ludacris joining the Illuminati and Ludacris.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a lot, and even if that did happen, that seemed very gossipy to me. Yeah, and that seemed very. Let me tell you, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he did come out. He said, and we got into an argument, kind of like with an argument on Facebook. Because I posted how he said he read 3,000 books. Now, from the age of 8 to 12, and people were saying that's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't care what you say. I'm an avid reader, and I read a lot. I don't think reading 3,000. Now, if he said he didn't say he completed 3,000 books, so maybe he could have started reading 3,000 books. And it's kind of an insult to people that actually do read. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To say like, oh, he read 3,000 books. You know what I'm saying? And I was just reading some of the comments on Facebook where it's kind of like, this is how I felt about the people that were commenting. And if y'all watch the video, fine. If y'all don't watch the video, who cares? I just think that some people go on Facebook or go on social media and they say things, right, to make themselves sound smart or sound like a good person. Okay. And what it makes them look like to me, it messes with. This is my opinion. It messes with why I don't trust people. It makes them sound like a bunch of fucking liars. Mm-hmm. Like it just sounds like a bunch, like you're lying. Yeah. Like just to look good, or just to talk about me and my children, or me and my spouse, or me. You know what I'm saying? To try to make yourself look good and sound good. And it's like a part of the reason why I don't trust people. Like why? Why is he? I think like he probably said it just as a hyperbole. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I read a lot of books. I read 3,000. 3,000. Do you know how difficult? You know how many people I watch and follow like on social media that read books for a living, and they're not reading. Now, let's say he said in the interview. Let me see. Allegedly said, but I do remember him saying 3,000 non-fictional books. Now, This is one of the longest books I've ever read. Right? It's called the Warmth of the Suns, and then. The other book that I read, the longest book that I read, the Seven Kill, and we looked that up and see how long it took me to read. And I'm a pretty fast reader, and it took me like 3 weeks to read that book. Yeah. It was like 750 pages. 3 weeks to read that book. So you're saying that you read 8 books a day, and you still going to school because you're 8, and you're still doing all these other things, and it's not. I'm not so mad about it. It's just the behavior of people online, and people just
that take up
for celebrities, and they could say because I started thinking like, and this is how we have slaves and cults, because people are quick to believe anything.
Yeah, that comes from celebrities or people of a certain stature.
People money, because people worship money.
Yeah.
People worship money. As long as you have money, because if I go online at the end of the year and be like, oh, I read 3,000 books this year, people be like, and it would tell me I didn't do it.
Yeah,
it tell me I didn't do it, but because Katt Williams said he read 3,000 books, it's okay. I just think that people are just be riding people coattails, and people just. I don't know. I don't like people.
Yeah.
Like this. Like I really like that part of the reason why I don't trust people.
Yeah.
Because all they do is lie and just and try to find if somebody or something does something for them, a feeling for them, that's who they feel like they should treat good or revere that person or have some type of like I don't people. Yeah, I don't really like people, bro.
This is my opinion on it. So this is just my opinion. I think like I had an issue with it because like that for one, that what he did just doesn't mesh with my personality. I'm not one of the type of people that get online and talk about other people. I'm pretty like if I have an issue with you, I'd rather talk to you face to face or on the phone. I'd rather instead of me just going out and just trying to expose you, because me exposing somebody online is like, what do I gain? What he did. I could understand him, if Ricky Smiley said something about him, I could understand him defending himself about what Ricky Smiley said or what somebody else said. But for him to throw Earthquake up under the bus, like Earthquake can't read, or throw Ludacris, and it's like, why are you throwing other people in there that you don't have a problem with? And it's so funny that, us as a people, how we talk about how we don't like snakes and we don't like,
but we the biggest
but we condone
we celebrate that behavior.
Yeah, but we condone snakish behaviors because it's a celebrity.
Because when Jaguar Wright was doing it, there was it was so many people online like, oh, we live by Jaguar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like because we so evil towards each other.
Yeah, and like I told you, the reason why it all depends with this, it all depends on who delivers the message and how popular they are to people. Now, I gave you an example. I said, now, if Bow Wow would have came out and said, now, we all know Bow Wow started doing music when he was young. Now, if Bow Wow would have came out and said, you know what, from the age 8 to 12, I wrote 3,000 songs. How many people would sit up there and actually believe him or take up for him?
They'd be like, he corny.
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
It's just
and then the people that do take up for him is like they'll just take his word because he a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because we worship money and we worship these I feel like people could just go over a bridge just because somebody's rich.
Yeah, but
and die.
But majority of the people wouldn't believe him because Bow Wow's not that popular amongst people.
Because people stop using logical thinking when it comes to
certain people and popular. Just like when we was talking, I gave you an example. Just like Future, I listen to Future's music, but there's been plenty of times Future he done thrown shots at Russell Wilson, and people just think it's so funny, it's just so cool, and they replay in their little reels about the shots that he throw at Russell Wilson. I've never heard Russell Wilson say anything bad about Future. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But since Future is popular, it's cool for him to do it.
Or because we revere bad behavior too, because that's a rapper, that's cool, that's bad behavior. He's going on the edge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson.
I'm like Russell Simpson. Who
Russell Simpson back
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. So Russell, but it's crazy because it's like this is a good guy and we don't like that because it's so far off from some of our own families, some of our own situations that we revere bad behavior because of our own traumas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be looking at, and I don't want to say. No, I'm just saying, but you know what I was about to say. Yeah. So.
But my thing is it's just it's not really Katt Williams' fault. It's the people that take up for him because they like him and he's popular and he's a celebrity. When we was talking, we've been doing this show since April and we always do an entertainment portion. When the last time we talked about Katt Williams? Now all of a sudden, Katt Williams is everybody's hero. Katt Williams has always kept it real, and Katt Williams this and Katt Williams that. But then it's even somebody I saw that was clowning Katt Williams when he got beat up by the young dude. When he got beat up by the teenager. Now all of a sudden, Katt Williams, he the realest ever. And I just don't like that. Like I said, I can understand you defending yourself, but I just don't like exposing people online because at the end of the day, you're not stopping Ludacris' money. You're not stopping Ricky Smiley's money. You're not stopping Steve Harvey or Earthquake or Cedric money. So what did you prove?
Yeah, like the Ricky Smiley, and if Ricky Smiley or if Cedric Tender or if Steve Harvey, I don't know the whole story behind them. If they did something, I understand that. But all the other people that you go on there talking about, and people like are so happy about that. I just think that's whack. And
then not only that, then he throwing shots at their wives. He throwing shots at Jonathan Major's looks, and it's just like, come on, man. It's just like,
and he was with Hazley, and he talked. She looked exactly like the woman that he described.
But people, it's like so much with this pick and choose. That's why when it's talking about celebrity, that's why I get so upset because people just pick and choose whatever it is. Like whoever's popular or whoever says something salacious that they love or whatever, they gonna choose a side no matter if this person is contradicting themselves or not.
Yeah.
And that's why when it comes to the world of celebrity and social media, it's like it gets on my nerves because I mean if I'm a fan of somebody, it's like you could sit up there and give your opinion or you could expose this person. That's not gonna make me stop liking that person unless they do something criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always try to find something because he did shout out a comedian that went to college with me, that graduated with me. It's like you probably ain't never heard of her. Talitha Lewis.
Okay.
Miss Pretty Ricky.
Okay.
So he did. I just wanted to shout.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing. Like a lot of that negative stuff kind of overshadowed.
Yeah, because the interview was good, and he talked about a lot of good stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the negative stuff. I mean, I guess he probably know what role to play, and just like let me add all this negativity because it's gonna whistles are gonna be blown and it's gonna like ring bells and stuff. But yeah, it was like he was shouting out a lot of like new comedians and like people that and Talitha, we used to just call her Ricky, but she a comedian from New York, and she went to college with me.
So all I want to say
he did shout her out. I just wanted to shout her out since you know.
And then on top of that, I just want to say this. So, since Katt Williams is speaking his truth and everybody praises that and everybody is for that, if somebody gets online and they talk about you and they are telling their truth about you, do you look at it as them telling their truth or they hating on you? How do people take it?
Well, it's kind of who said it first and who we like more.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how that goes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for a person that's sitting up there praising Katt Williams and saying, oh, what Katt Williams did was great, he was telling the truth. Now, if another person got online and said something about them and exposed them, would they look at it like, well, this person is telling their truth? Or they be like, oh, this person hating on me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's how people are. I just think people are scum anyway. Like not everybody, but most people are like, or being a scum is just the energy is just so overbearing that it's like you notice it so much that most people are not scum, but it's like the scumbags have a very strong energy, and it's just like it's annoying. Like it's annoying. I'm just going into 2024. I'm just like really not dealing with people like that. So how do you think people? So because Katt Williams, and I'm not blaming this on the alcohol, but Katt Williams was drinking during this interview. Am I correct? Yeah, he was.
So, say a couple days from now, or whatever, Katt Williams comes back with like, well, I want to apologize for some of the stuff I said. Are people?
Because he said all of this type of stuff.
But if he does, if he do, you think the people that's riding for him gonna say anything, or they just gonna just be like? Because I get tired of people always, taking up for these celebrities that speak their mind and they're not afraid to say what they want to say, but then they come out and say it, and then they apologize.
Like Kanye came and
apologized.
And Sukihana apologized about, like, she could keep going back and forth, like videos you see where she like, I can't live in the industry and this ain't me and this I don't want to be, but it's kind of like a lot of celebrities are that's why I don't really pay attention to them. Like, who's your favorite celebrity? None. Who's your, you know what I'm saying? I like your art. I like what you do.
Yeah.
But as far as like personally, like, I don't feel like we know you personally, and I don't feel like we should. I like the days before social media where we didn't know them. Yeah. Where they were a mystery.
And now this whole Katt Williams situation just is bringing people into it that has nothing to do with it. Like today, I told you I was online and I seen that Amari Hardwick put out a message to his wife, his wife is white, and put out a birthday message to his wife, talking about her birthday. And I see people up on the comments like, oh, I see what Katt Williams talking about. Oh, they got the same type of women, they white women and all this other stuff. But yet and still, these are the same people that will sit up there and praise Kanye and Kanye on his third Kim Kardashian lookalike. But they don't never speak on that.
Yeah, because,
you know what I'm saying?
Because people are very choosy on who they like. You know what I'm saying? If we deal with you, if we like you, you know what I'm saying? And then plus in America, we have this whole what book I was reading, I can't remember the book, but we have this whole, the book was called White Trash. Mm-hmm. And then we have this whole like idea of the underdog and the people, the poorer people, and how we like try to like the people that are more aggressive and the people that are like come from the bottom. We like to like, we have this whole idea that we like to feel like we a part of that. Yeah. And a lot of the celebrities like to feel like they a part of that too, because the loser that's winning is the winner. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to have class. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Donald Trump ran a whole presidency like that.
Yeah, but one thing, I'm not a Donald Trump fan, but one thing I can say about Trump is he say what he want to say, and he says his stuff, but I've never heard him apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, he stick by it. I give him that.
Even when they ask him to apologize, he'd be like, I'm apologizing. He one of the people that apologize like, I'm sorry you felt that way.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's standing on his word, and I'm not even a Trump fan. So, but this is bringing me back to like what you say about people. Like, I see certain people, and I see how they react to this type of stuff, and it makes me not want to, even be close to people, because it's like and I see regular people do this. They try to expose people online or whatever, and them the type of people that I don't want to be around, and I can't trust, because it's like, no matter if I'm right or wrong, if I'm around you and you feel like I do something wrong, you're going to try to expose me. And I've never been that type of person that I'm going to expose you on the internet. Like I said, I've always been a person, if I had a problem, and people that know me know this, if I have a problem with you, I'm coming to your front door. You know what I'm saying? I'm either calling or I'm pulling up. It ain't gonna be none of that. And maybe that's just like the different. No, I can't say different generation, because I see people my age. Yeah, I see people my age doing it. But I'm with the pull up activities. I'd rather just pull up on you and talk about it.
Like if you want to do a little sub tweet, or you want to like write something like because you feel like you're going through something, because you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But if you want to go put a whole story based on your feeling and try to like destroy somebody and try to make somebody look bad, I ain't got time for that. Because a lot of people do stuff. Tweet and be like, yo, I feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying, and they're not directly like talking about that person, and it's like you can't get mad about that. But when people go on there and they try to like destroy somebody and try to make their side so clear and clean, I don't like.
But then the crazy thing is, I seen somebody that was praising Katt Williams about what he was doing about Katt Williams' truth, and then somebody had did the same thing to them years ago about some of their business practice, and they was pissed off talking about, oh, this person was hating on me, so. Like when it happens to you, it's hating.
Yeah,
but
once
somebody else.
Yeah, once again, that's why I don't like people. People are stupid, and then people be on the internet trying to look like everybody want to look like a good person or super smart. Yeah. And it's kind of like they can't find no. That's why one of my friends, I told you, like, I did not like that dude's wife, because every conversation I ever had with her was either she was super smart, super religious, or super good, or just super like the greatest person. And it's like, so you don't fall short no place. And I'm not trying to like judge people, but I can't have real conversations with you if you're superhuman.
Yeah, and like I told you, I said I don't never want to get to a certain place in my life where I have people around me that don't check me on stuff that I'm doing wrong or saying wrong. I don't ever want to get like that. Like, I mean, I feel like if you really truly care about me or you truly love me and I'm doing something out of pocket, I'm doing something wrong, I expect for you to check me. Because, I'm going to do the same thing with you. I'm like, hey, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all about maturity. Yeah. So,
yep. And
I know we're going to make some people mad this episode.
Yeah, but I know. And I want to thank y'all for watching this last episode. watching this episode of Thought OPPS. I want to thank y'all. That, we may have a guest. We may not have a guest next week because, sometimes we say we're going to have a guest and we don't have a guest. But we got some events that we going to next week, too. Yeah. And we got, different things that we've been working on. And,
Yeah, we got something we're going to be bringing to y'all.
Yeah, so continue to watch and love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all.
Peace.